crazy God story. This is how God used Grey's Anatomy to save my leg from being amputated. A little over 2 years ago, I was at my job. I stepped wrong one day and rolled my right foot. When I did, I basically broke my right ankle in half. All of the ligaments and tendons, aside from my ACL, were completely destroyed. I was sent to several months of physical therapy that didn't help. Eventually, I went to an orthopedic surgeon who did an MRI and found all the damage in my ankle. That December, he did surgery to try and fix everything and told me that within 2 weeks after surgery, I'd be able to start putting some weight on it again, and that within a few months, everything would be back to normal, but none of that actually happened. 2 weeks came and went, and I couldn't put any weight at all on my foot. Over the next few weeks, I just wasn't healing at all. I wasn't getting any better, and I knew there was something really wrong with my leg. My foot was in constant, nonstop, agonizing pain that never went away. I couldn't walk or wear a shoe or function in general. My surgeon told me he thought I had minor nerve damage and guaranteed me it would be better within 3 to 6 months. But again, that didn't happen. At 6 months, I wasn't any better at all. And my surgeon told me he was pretty sure I had a severe nerve damage condition called CRPS. He was going to send me to a specialist that could fix it. The specialist confirmed that I had CRPS, but then told me it was a lifelong debilitating condition that nobody could fix. They could try and treat the symptoms, but there wasn't really anything effective at doing that. My wife and I did a ton of research and talked to different doctors. Everything we found said there was no way to fix the kind of nerve damage that I had. I finally got to the point where I was ready to have my right foot amputated because I would rather be able to walk with a prosthetic than spend the rest of my life living in agony on a recliner. And then one day my wife was watching Grey's Anatomy. There was a guy at the hospital with nerve damage, and the only person that could fix it was a plastic surgeon. I know the show is fiction, and nothing in our research had connected plastic surgeons with repairing nerve damage, but I was desperate. So I was shocked to find, after I did more research, that plastic surgeons specialize in repairing nerve damage, and they're kind of the only ones that do it. After looking, I found a plastic surgeon in Houston that I like, and this past October, he did surgery to repair the nerves in my right leg. I'm blown away at how much better I'm already doing. The constant pain I was in is substantially less. Now, I still hurt. I have to use a walker to walk, but I can walk for the first time in 2 years. I can wear a shoe for the first time in 2 years. Now, I've got a 1 to 2 year recovery period, and I have no idea how much better I will or won't get. I've still got a lot of problems, but for the first time in a long time, I'm hopeful that my leg isn't going to be amputated. I believe that God was watching out for me and made sure that I saw that show and found that doctor. You might disagree with that, but here's one thing that's not debatable. No matter how hopeless everything has looked, as I've chosen to cast my cares onto Christ and trust God with the situation, He has filled me with overwhelming joy and peace no matter what's going on.